That's Yarmak. No, Yarmak again. That's off Cervantes. Cervantes couldn't get any height on that ball. So Yarmak will go back and serve for Alberta. Floats it over in the air by Rawson. Coming over near us to save it is Walker. Zemyak will get it across. Matson to Nault. And there is Yarmak. Duraco, Nault. And a big hit again. That time by Leitsky, but that ball goes out.
You can tell Hawaii's still struggling with that float serve. Matt Dragon Ross in the middle actually passed that ball, so they got away with a point on that one.
Hawaii leading 11-8 in the first game. Walker serves. Matson, Nault, and Lidster hits it over just inside the line.
Matson's been passing very well for the Golden Bears, keeping them in system, meaning the setter can set anybody he wants, almost on every tough serve that Hawaii brings at him.
So Simon Lidster to serve for Alberta. Floats it over. Walker. And Hunt able to get his first kill.
Hunt led the team last night, hit 11 kills, hitting 381. He needs another big night.
Set by Zemyak. Rawson to serve, 12-serving-9. Gets it across. Matson, Nault. And that ball. Leitsky unable to get it again by Hunt.
It's a huge play right there by Stephen Hunt, trying to pump up the crowd after his block. He reads it really well and just stuffs the ball straight down.
So Hawaii leading 13-9. Serving again, this knuckleballed over. That time by Rawson. And the ball is hit by Murta. Murta hits it off the block for the point.
The Warriors doing anything they can right now to try to stop that Golden Bear attack in the middle, but they're unsuccessful still. Golden Bears have not been stopped.
Leitsky serving into the net. Tried to hit it hard. So Hawaii continues to lead. They lead 14-10 here in the first game. Umlauf will serve for Hawaii. In the air, it goes by Duraco. Duraco again, and that's pounded off the block and out. Point for Alberta.
Duraco's a good player for them. Even if he doesn't get most of the kills for the team, he does other things with aces and nice blocks.
Jason Duraco, brother of Mike Duraco, serves again. Zemyak, and that ball is just pounded that time by Dyer. So we're halfway through the first game, 15-11 Hawaii. Take a look at this hit. This health report is sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. All players healthy for Alberta. And Sam Morehouse, he's still listed, but he played very well in the third game last night.
When you have a chance to play, those injuries disappear.
They do. 15-11, Hawaii leading. Excellent lead for Hawaii. Biggest lead they've had over the two nights. Stephen Hunt, the Canadian from Toronto, will serve for Hawaii. Matson, Nault, ball is just pushed over by Yarmak. Hawaii with the advantage. And a big block. Murta was there along with Nault off that hit.
Nault looked like he knew where the ball was going the whole time outside. Brendan Dyer, the other attacker, was stuck behind Nate Zemyak, leaving only Josh Walker on the outside. Looks like Nault got that block.
Murta serving and serving long. That got up in the air currents here at the Stan Sheriff Center.
It's 5 early service errors for the Golden Bears, and most of their serves are floaters, so they need to keep the ball in play.
Here's Dyer. That's out. 16-13. One thing that we have noticed about Alberta, even when they trail, There's a certain part in the game when they're able to turn it on. Nault serving. Umlauf. That's it. Got it to the corner.
That point right there starts with Stephen Hunt's pass. Steps up, passes the ball high, catching them off guard. Nice hit right there by Umlauf down the line, wide open.
Zemjak back to serve again. Hawaii leading 17-13 in game 1. Zemjak just tickled the cable that time. Ball is hit by Lidster, and Lidster gets it down to the Terraflex. So good hit by Lidster. He has that injured hand, but he is still effective. Serving will be Yarmouk. Yarmouk with the jump float. Walker, Zemjak, Umlauf. That's long. That's another point for Alberta, and now they have cut a 4-point lead in half. So Hawaii has to respond here. Yarmouk to serve for Alberta. Walker in the air. Zemjak back to Walker, and Walker able to solve that double block in between Lidster and Duraco.
It's a good play right there by Walker. After a bad pass in the previous play, he steps up, gives a good pass to his setter, and delivers what he does best, getting a kill.
18-15. Walker serving. Line drive. That is an ace. So it is 19-15. Remember, we play till 30.
Be ready for overtime.
Walker getting set to serve. Walker blisters it down the line, and that goes off the Rocco. 20-15. Hawaii leading by 5 in game 1. The Jack Fact is sponsored by Jack in the Box, where you can get anything on the menu any time of day. The Alberta Golden Bears, Canada West Championships, tournament appearances, CIS Championships, Canadian Intercollegiate titles. So they are a very good volleyball program, to say the least. Hawaii, however, here in this first game leading 20-15. Serving will be Walker. Took something off, and he puts that on the cable.
It's good momentum kill after 2 aces, putting the pressure Josh Walker. Unfortunately, that ball was in the net, but he has 2 huge points for the Warriors previously.
Lidster to serve. Walker ahead to Zemjak. Hunt goes cross court and just out. Just out.
Had a one-on-one up there. Hunt needs to put that ball down. They need to get the ball to Matt Dragon Ross, and he hasn't had an opportunity yet in this match. Not much last night, so if they get a good pass, look for him to go to them.
Lidster to serve. Taps it across. Walker straight up in the air. Chased down by Zemjak. Umlauf. Yes, Umlauf. Right between Murta and Duraco.
That seam right there seems to be open almost every time. Murta needs to close the block so he get a solid block there.
21-17. Serving will be Rawson. Knuckleballs it over. Ball is hit by Murta, and that's off the block. That went off Dyer. 21-18. Leisky to serve. In the air goes to Zemjak. Outside to Hunt. And Hunt really hits that ball with authority.
I like that play right there. They keep Brendan Dyer on a quick play and have Stephen Hunt go right over him, right over the top, getting both blockers confused. Stephen Hunt going right over Murta on the outside.
22-18. Umlauf to serve. That's in the air by Yarmak. Nault. And Leisky. Leisky able to hit it off the block. High hands. Rocco will go back to serve. 22-19. Rocco gets it in. Walker. Zemyak. And the ball is hit over by Dyer. Dyer turned his ankle. But Hawaii does get the point.
That's not good for the Warriors. If Brandon Dyer's hurt, Steven Gerges already on the bench right now, still with a broken hand. Can't afford another injury.
Dyer will stay in that front row. Stephen Hunt, 23, serving 19. Yarmak. That's in the air by Cervantes. Zemyak. Umlauf off the block.